Shut up and sit down.
The people in mountain biking are so different from any other sport.
Really just the nature of it. Sometimes I like to just get out of the house and just sometimes, like when I just start pedaling, I feel like I'm in a different world. You know, I don't really think about any kind of problems or issues outside of that. I'm kind of just in the moment thinking about mountain biking.
The freedom on two wheels, like you're on a trail, you can pick any line you want. You're moving the bike, it's like you and the bike are connected. It just feels so great when you get a line dialed down, you know, plowing through it, hopping off things. It just feels amazing.
Mountain biking has done for my mental health and attitude on life. Man, I think it honestly, it didn't save my life, but it definitely changed it profoundly.
I think it's definitely the adrenaline, you know, and just thinking about how you're pedaling up, you're getting to the top, you feel good about yourself, you just went like a couple miles up there, and then you just get this rush when you're going downhill, and like you can kind of feel like you deserve that rush.
Romantic, isn't it?
So I'm Enzo Sapojnikov, and I'm 16 years old.
My name's Austin Jewett. I've been mountain biking for pretty much my entire life, but I really got into it a few years ago.
My name is Tony Nardelli. I go to Mountain View High School.
This is my second year racing, and I started mountain biking, about 2 years ago.
I've been mountain biking for about 10 years now.
So, what style of mountain biking I do is cross-country mountain biking. So that's generally different than most people's perspective of mountain biking. Most people, when they think of mountain biking, they think of gnarly downhill trails and full-face motocross helmets and all that stuff. And that's not really what we do. We're more of the endurance athletes of the sport, I guess. Think of a cross-country running race, and we do that except magnified in length and on mountain bikes.
I race cross-country with a high school team. They're called the Woodside Beasts, but I mostly like downhilling and enduro.
Well, I do all types of styles. I like downhill, I like uphill. It's mostly on trails, different preserves.
We used to go up to Whistler, Canada every year with my family during the summers, and my dad would take me in the bike park, and after 8th grade I decided that I really liked it, so I kept pursuing it.
Why I chose it because a bunch of my friends, including 3 of my current best friends, they just got me into the sport, and they're like, hey, we're on this team, you just got a mountain bike, you should take a look at it. And I rode once with the team, and it was just like out of this world experience. And I was keeping up with the faster guys on the team, and I was like, dang, this is, I can vibe with this. I dig this.
Why did I start mountain biking? Well, it wasn't my decision. My dad liked to mountain bike a lot before I was born, and he told me it was a great way to stay in shape. So sooner or later, he started bringing me along against my will, because he would think that it would just kind of develop me as an athlete. So I kind of just followed my dad, and then once I started going with friends, I kind of saw the beauty of it.
I think my favorite part is just the people you meet and the experiences you make together. Like, I've met so many people, made new friends biking, and just to be able to share that experience of like biking with them, that's really cool.
So mountain biking has done so much for me. I've met a whole mess of new people with it, like absolutely insane community. It's just the people in mountain biking are so different from any other sport. There's once you get to the higher levels, there's still a lot of competitiveness, but still everyone cheers for each other, everyone's stoked for each other, everyone wants to see the other person do as best as they can, and it's just, the community is insane. It's one huge family out there.
I think the mountain bike community is really nice. Everyone's there to support each other. Like when you're out on the trail, if you need a spare tube or something, you just ask anyone else, and they're always there. They'll help you. You might be biking, someone's driving up, they'll offer to tow you up. It's just they're super friendly.
Yeah, I think definitely now it is a lot more prominent because there's so much tension inside the house, and I feel that everybody experiences that. And I think a sport like mountain biking can really just take your mind
I think mountain biking's been like a really great kind of escape from the quarantine. It's nice to be able to go outside, after a day of sitting on the computer and bike around, see my friends, just get out there and, I don't know, be free.
So when I first started, I had gone through a really bad breakup. I was feeling a whole bunch of gnarly emotions. I was blaming myself for a lot of things, and I just wasn't in a good place. I was pretty depressed, man. Like I was not feeling my normal, upbeat, happy self. I mean, I'm loud, I'm brash, I like to smile, I like to mess around, and that just, I didn't have that spark, I didn't have that spark, and mountain biking, it truly brought that back. At the first race, I remember going to it and just being able to be with my team and seeing everyone stoked as hell on getting out there, going racing, supporting their teammates, supporting their fellow racers, and just that community and the vibes of that. It rekindled something in me, and it was just like an upward slope from there, man. Like, shit. I can't. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I have no words. It really changed my life.
I think it's a really great escape for me. I think a lot of times when I'm feeling down or something, if I go out riding, I just feel better every time after I'm done riding. I just feel great. Being out there in the forest, that's the place I like to be the most.
The experience during the race, it's war, man. Like you're just going, you're putting down power, you're cross-eyed, you can't see anything, spit's coming out of your mouth. Like you can hear people cheering you on. You don't know where. Like you never are cognizant of people on the side of the course. All that is there is you, your bike, and the guy in front of you. And like that's it. You're in your own world, and it's just, there's no other feeling like it. You're putting your heart on the line for that hour and a half, for those 25 miles or whatever, and you're just going at it as hard as you can. It's VO2 max. That's max effort, and you're just getting after it.
Race, like the day before, day prior, you go up, they have it open for practice, and for that, you go down, I usually use a GoPro, record it, and I look back, study the lines, because it's really important. The line choice you take matters a lot for time. So I study that, get my line down. Day of the race, I kind of go up, warm up, ride other trails, and then you have a start time. So you go up there, and before it, like you're pretty nervous and stuff, but then as soon as you drop in, your mind just goes blank and you just race.
The feeling after, it really depends. If you have a good race and if you feel like you did the best you could, you feel really good. You feel like you accomplished, even if you didn't have like a super good race standings wise, if you feel like you went out there and put it all out there, then that's what matters.
To race, you're really nervous, but as soon as you get going, I mean, everything just kind of goes quiet and you're racing. I'm not thinking about like crashing or anything. Like nothing's in my mind, just about going down. And once you cross that finish line, it's great. The feeling, if you haven't crashed or anything, and you turn around and look back up at your time, and yeah, it feels the best.
And I practice as much as I can. I'm on a development team right now that's pretty much training me to go professional. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna get there, but it's something I'm really passionate about right now. And I really enjoy doing it. I enjoy putting in the work. I enjoy coming home after a 5-6 hour ride and just being completely done and drained, but it makes me really happy to know that I'm making myself healthier, making myself faster, and getting out there and being able to be competitive.
I really want to, yeah. It's just hard balancing like all this school with the amount of time I'd take to train to get to that level, but If I could have it my way, I would.
I would definitely say just get out there and do it. You know, you may think that you're just starting out, you don't have like the best equipment, you don't have the experience or whatever. It doesn't even matter, man. Especially at the high school racing, they encourage beginners to come out there and just give it a try. You know, race one race. Go to one practice with the team and see where that takes you, because you never know, man. It might sweep you off your feet. I knew someone who was just starting out last year, like brand new, and this year they're winning their class. Like because they just got enamored with it. They got swept up with it. Now it's their passion, and so like you just got to go out there.
I'd say go for it. You know, you can't really go wrong with mountain biking. It's kind of an all-around sport. You know, you can take it easy. You can go to different like terrain parks and like go hardcore once you're more advanced. But I think it's great for everybody to have something they can do in their free time.
Say, just keep going at it. You know, I know there's a lot of good riders around here, not to be intimidated by that. You know, go out, and the communities are really friendly. They'll help you out, you know, tell you where trails are, help you fix your bike. Just ask questions, and it's a lot of fun.